Good morning from Ubud. It's about 10 o'clock and it is super noisy already with the traffic. This main road here is a nightmare to get in and out, and it is the only road through here. So this morning I'm heading off on the Campuyan Ridge Walk, which is I think 2 kilometers in each direction, so not too bad. And a nice way to start the day. Over there. And then whilst I'm here in Ubud, I'm going to be having a look through the Water Palace, the Ubud Palace and the Monkey Sanctuary. So you can get to the start of the ridge walk from the town centre itself. It's about a 10-minute walk to get to the start of the walk. Okay, he's not okay, but never mind. The rest of it's very nice. So be warned, this can be a pretty busy trek, but it's, well, trail, I should be sure. It's supposed to be fairly flat once you're on the main trail, but it's a little bit steep to get to it. It's always a trick, and it's 2 kilometers in each direction with cafes and restaurants somewhere along the way, which I'm hoping to take advantage of. It says you can do it in flip-flops, but as it is the rainy season, it can get pretty slippery. So you know me and how I like to fall over, so I'm wearing my sturdy shoes. But so far, a very, very beautiful start. The walk itself is perfectly doable, but the humidity, that's something else. Wow, I am a little bit warm. So you can see how this was a really pretty walk, but sadly, like a lot of things here, it's now mostly built up most of the way. Hotels, cafes, restaurants, shops. So does it win the most beautiful walk? Probably not for me. The path I'm walking on now is actually not part of the walk. We've just turned off a little bit ahead for Bamboo Kitchen Cafe. This is prettier than anything else we've done so far. But that being said, it has been a nice walk to do, and it's been nice to get out of the bustle of Ubud. Okie dokie. Now this is what I imagined the walk to look like. Away from the crowds, away from the people, back in nature. Heading for a bamboo building. carriage walk now. Hotels, tourism, spas. Not the same. I'm very overgrown. Slippy, 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 slippy. Just a little bit slippery. And definitely the hardest part is the last part of the first part. But nearly there. So this is the Ubud Palace. It's free to enter, and it really is just a place that people come to take pictures. That's it. This was the royal residence, and now it's just a queue of tourists taking photos. 10 minutes. It is very nice. It's such detail and a beautiful place to walk around. But yeah, obviously I have also taken a picture, so then I'm adding to it. But there are some next level photography things going on in here, I think. Next up is the water palace. That's 60,000 to enter, and you have to wear the traditional clothing to enter. You still can't go in the temple, but you can have a good look around. So if you didn't want to dress up or pay the 60,000, you can go to the Cafe Lotus and get to see it without walking around. I'm quite enjoying dressing up. I am melting, I am roasting hot, but I like it. So I've just had tea, finished at the water palace, which was very relaxing. And I've been for tea back at the same place at Tropic, which was just amazing. And now I'm heading to see a show. So it's not something I normally do, but why not? So it's a traditional dance show here. It's on Mondays and Fridays. 100,000, about a £5. Why not? Wow. So all day long they've been selling tickets to get in. They say officially that the tickets stop selling at 6 o'clock, but that's not true because they're still selling tickets now. But I think it gets a little more expensive closer to the time. Sorry, I'm trying to press my back. But look at this. Wow. Hello.
Over there's a great view if you want.
Thank you. Still the best thing I ever bought.
Isn't this lovely?
So, doors open at 7, the show starts at 7:30, and it's absolutely roasted. It gets busy quickly though, so it is like a Disney show. It's worth getting there soon to get your seat. 7:10. And to visit the temple by day, you have to make sure that you dress modestly, but actually by night, they say they don't have a dress code, just the same. I covered up just in case.
Fantastic! Hey, I'm looking for my enemy. My enemy. Hey. I have big power, okay. Fighting him. Oh la la. Oh, one more. Oh my God. I need transport. I love you all.
Well, I had no idea what to expect from that, and I really enjoyed that. It was a really good show, and it finished with the fire dance at the end. It was good fun. Cheers. So I've just stopped for a quick drink on the way back, and it's actually surprising that there are loads of shops, loads of restaurants open. There's not actually any people. There's no like obvious bars or clubs or anything here. A lot of what is open at the moment are the shops. So interesting because it looks so busy and it's not. But I am still out of season, which is always a good thing. So yes, cheers. And I'll see you again in the morning. Good morning. So this morning I am heading to the Monkey Forest Sanctuary, which is just about a 10-15 minute walk outside of the city centre itself. And there are monkeys already up on the I think that's the sign I'm getting close. So just wanted to say it's really interesting because I know that my first thoughts of Ubud were maybe not so great. My first impression wasn't wonderful, that it was really busy. Hello. And kind of a, I don't know, a bit more of a pushy atmosphere. And I've turned down now this Monkey Forest Road, and the shops are so much different, the boutiques are different, the restaurants are different. It's got such a nicer feel. So I was on Raya Ubud, which is like the main street through the city, and this is just, I cannot recommend this enough, that if you are able to stay further down this way. I think the accommodation here is a little more pricey based on the restaurant prices and the clothing prices I can see here, but it's like walking into a different town. It's so refreshing. So at the other end of town, you have to be really careful on the pavement. There's holes, there's bikes parked everywhere, there's things in the pavement where you can't walk in here. You could just walking down hills, you're going to go slower down. But yeah, this is definitely a better part of town. So I've made it to the Monkey Forest Sanctuary entrance, which is very busy. And it's busy because there's bad weather coming in and they've shut the doors. So it's actually currently closed. She said it's for our safety, for the animals' safety. There's big trees that fall down, but they don't know how long the storm's going to take to pass through. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We started selling tickets again, and it's bouncing it down. So the tickets are 120,000 on a weekend or 100,000 now for a weekday, which has gone up compared to a lot of things that I've read so far. But we're in now. Time to look. So this is a sanctuary, not a zoo, so the animals are free roaming. So there are a couple of rules that people should be following that they are not. So no feeding the animals, don't bring any plastic or paper bags into the park, don't make direct contact, eye contact with them because that's a sign of aggressive behaviour, and please don't try to touch them or pick them up. It shouldn't be that difficult, but somehow people aren't following that rule. And so if you do these things, this is what can cause them to become aggressive, which they are trying to avoid here at the park. And if you get bitten, you have to go get a rabies shot. So I'd rather not, if I'm being honest. beautiful, but I am just a little bit soggy. Yeah, they've got the right idea. So like all the people, the monkeys are trying to hide from the rain. So when I was looking at what to do here, I've actually read quite a lot of really bad reviews about this place recently. That everybody's saying go to Sengay, which is the other option here whilst you're in Ubud. But then all the videos that I see of that, people are feeding the monkeys, which is what they're actively trying to prevent here because it makes them aggressive. So I'm not really sure, but so far they are keeping their distance, we're keeping our distance. Nice, it's exactly what you expect. They are wild animals, these are not tame animals, so use your common sense. But it's a really beautiful place here, the landscape in the forest, the temples. Definitely somewhere I would recommend, even if you just came for the walk and not the monkeys. It is just beautiful here. Oh dear. So we were sat down in the shelter just behind and a few monkeys just came up and sat with us, and so we were being really quiet and carefully moving, and then this other couple came up as we were leaving to go and take pictures with them, and she was wearing a poncho and it started pulling and scratching and she slipped and she's fallen down in the mud. But one of the things that it says here is don't bring plastic bags. I think the plastic poncho might just go the same way. To them it's food. Be careful. So now the rain's stopped. They're starting to come back out again. Just look at these guys. This is a good day. Just oh dear. He's in the bike, he's in the mud. This is easily my favourite thing that I've done here in Ubud. It's just so nice to walk around and they're so close. Sometimes they feel a little too close, so if they might jump on you, so you're supposed to keep really still and calm if they do, but I can't say I want one to land on me, so I'm trying to give them a wide berth, but they're not always letting me. Wow. So, they're just here. feeding time. Okay, so you know me and I can't pass up a chocolate shop, so I've just come into Sacred Cacao and they have all of these with this word. We know how happy that makes me. Almond and sea salt. That's great. Hazelnut butter. That is amazing. To try it. Dark salted coconut. Not so much. Has to be done. So it's close between this one and this one. Wasn't as keen on this one, but that I think it's gonna be the one. So with tax it was 82,000. It's about £3 worth. Go for my chocolate. Thank you. Okay, well that is the end of my time here in Ubud. I hope you've enjoyed this whirlwind tour. Next stop is the resort of Nusa Dua. Couple of days of relaxation and seeing if it's worth the extra money. See you there.